Alright, so if you guys want to be discovered and want to get more followers, just want to have overall more attention, then you guys have to use stories. And today we're going to be talking about a 4-step strategy in helping you get jump started on Instagram stories or any other story platform for the matter, whether it's Snapchat or Facebook. Alright, so Instagram loves it when you use all of their features. You know, the Instagram feed is dope, but if you're trying to get more followers, if you're trying to get more impressions, then Instagram stories and Instagram live is where it's at. And Instagram live is a completely different beast in itself. We can talk about that another time. So when you get on your phone, the first thing you see on the updates on the very top is an update on Instagram TV, then an Instagram live on the very left is an Instagram live update, and then Instagram story update. Then after all that, you see the Instagram feed. It's quite apparent that where Instagram wants to draw your attention. And some business, when they started using Instagram stories, some brands have seen an uptick of at most, some of them have seen a 10% increase in their impressions. So if the Instagram feed is the magazine where the content is super polished and pretty looking, you know, then Instagram stories is your opportunity to be more behind the scenes, to be more real, to kind of balance it out. Because if it's too much of one thing, too much of like always looking good, it kind of makes it hard to relate, because there's no way an everyday person like me or someone else can always look like that or always be like that. Then again, it goes back to your target audience. You know, I'm looking from both angles here. Instagram stories is your opportunity to show some realness. You know, you at the gym, you fixing your car, you getting a Starbucks. It kind of balances it out, because it all comes back down to being relatable, to you finding a way, communicating in a way where your audience begins to know, like, and trust you, because that's what matters when it comes to you asking them to buy your merch or taking that call to action. And the beauty of it too is that it's only 24 hours. So if you are smart and tactical, say for example you want to use it as a contest, you know, people have to pay attention to that contest, because if they miss that post announcing when the contest is, or even the winner, or even to be able to enter in the contest, if they want to be able to enter in it, they have to watch the story to be able to see the announcement. So there's a simple tactic right there. My favorite part is when people are watching your stories, you have their 100% attention. Compared to the newsfeed, people are scrolling like crazy. When you figure out a way to captivate your audience and keep their attention in that story, you have 100% of it. So the first strategy is that you want to post at least 6 to 8 times a day. Now I know that seems like a lot for some of you guys because you're busy as hell throughout the day, but I'm not saying obsess with it. It can be pretty simple. If you're in the middle of a meeting, take a quick photo with the other person. If you see a nice sunset, take a quick 10-15 second video. If you have a song that you really like on Spotify, share it on Instagram stories, or create a poll, get some engagement. You know, it can take less than 5, maybe even 15 minutes max, then you can get back to work. All right, so the next tip is mix it up, but also make sure you're telling a story. So going from an image, then going to a video, then sharing your favorite song, then going into an engagement post or a poll. You know, one of my stories that I shared recently was, you know, I shared an image of a brick wall and the words work scribbled throughout a lot of these bricks, and a text saying put in the work. And then from there, following up with that, is I shared a video, a couple of snaps or stories of me talking about the importance of hard work, then followed that up with shouting out the first like 5 to 10 people who were actually watching the videos or watching the stories. So for me, when I'm sharing my posts, I want to make sure the post after it does better than the post before it. So it's just a constant building on top of each other. All right, so the third tip is leverage it for calls to action. Go for the ask. So get people to watch your Instagram TV. Get people to look at your latest post on your feed because they have that feature, or get people to come back to your site. Don't be afraid to go for the ask. Okay, provide value, you know, throughout a lot of your stories, and then go for the ask when it comes time to. So the last one is have fun with it. It doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, you can curate perfect looking polished content if you want. It's up to you. You know, be creative with it. Scribble on it, add stickers, add GIFs. You know, the more creative you are with your posts, the better. All right, so that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Vision Paradox TV. If you guys got any questions, feel free to hit us up on the comment section, or in the comment section, either one, or Twitter, or DM us on Instagram, or even Facebook. on Facebook Messenger. So, you know, whatever questions you got, we'll be more than happy to answer them and potentially add it to our Ask VP segment. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.